Good evening, guys. This is Paula, back to do the flip through of the Fuzzy Duckling, which is a little golden book. It is not a Easter book, but it's for Easter. So the story is not Easter, but there'll be things in the book that indicate Easter that you can possibly change or whatever down the road if you'd like. So I cleaned up the book. It's nice and shiny and clean. And I trimmed it out. Of course, the duck is in yellows. So I trimmed it out in yellow on the spine. And then I put a vintage eyelet on here. Now, it's a very clean vintage eyelet. It was from an estate sale. So in here, while I've got it up this way, I'll show you the beads. They're yellow, pink, and blue. And they're all pale colors. Okay, and so this has a tie closure because the reason I put a lace tie closure on it is because in here there is a index card that I didn't want the tab to get bent on. But if you decide down the road you want to get rid of that and put a hitch post or something on it, you can. Here's all the different ribbons. Not ribbons, lace. There's like 3 different laces in here. And I did white because the background of the book is white. And I tried many, many different kinds. And it just, none of it looked as good as the white. So, I'm going to untie this. And just leave it laying there for now. Now, let's get started. This will be in my Etsy store probably in 12 hours or less. My husband's going to do that tonight, hopefully, if everything goes like planned. So, this is the Fuzzy Duckling. Okay. Here is the inside of the book cover with the library pocket and library card. Okay, I did back that because I just wasn't crazy about the dark color that the pocket was. And so then I just used some packaging from a package, just trimmed around it and got the butterfly and the flower. The bunny is from a sticker kit, and the hippity hoppity is also. So see, this would be easy to just cover up if you decided you wanted to do something different. And you can see where I've ran down the eyelet there and used rickrack, yellow rickrack. Now, I know we don't see this paper as often as you might have once seen it, but it is the embossed polka dot cardstock. And so it's hefty. And then here you have this really pretty lace, which I just love. And it's on so many, probably half of the pages and half or something else, I believe. Somewhere around there. And here is a flip that has the white rosettes and some of Ooh La La Crafts fabric trim. And here's some of the same fabric that's on the spine. Here we have the Fuzzy Duckling. It is the 19th printing, which was 1982. It was originally printed in 1949. And so here is a children's dictionary. And actually, on one of these, not this one, but the other dictionary page in here, and signature 2, will show you the it will show you the word duck. It just happens to be on the page I pulled out. Here is some stamps of some florals. And I zigzagged all the coffee stain paper in a bright yellow. And then we just have random papers in here, you know, ledger. And this is the next cardstock. And I did make this little cherish pin. And I just used fabric from the spine. One of the fabrics from the spine. I'll put that. No, this one's yellow. So this was another fabric that I used in all of my Easter stuff. So, but the next book will have that same fabric. But I made clips for different ones. Okay, now, this is our little thing. This is a coin pocket. And I clipped it closed here at the top, but you could do whatever you want. And I layered different papers, put on a floral, and made some leaves to go with that floral. And for some reason, it fell out of here. So you might want to rearrange things if you don't like it here. But this little side tuck, it's so pretty. It's my favorite I've ever done. It's out of one of the fabrics from the book. And then it has Ooh La La trims with rosebuds. And then this old crocheted doily that I took apart. I only got like 12 of these flowers out of it, which makes me sad. I wished I had gotten more. But then here's your story. Now your stories are going to come in. I did a video on how I put in the Little Golden Book story. And just different things that are tea stained and coffee stained. Planner sheets. This is an old typewriter sheet. No, this is a math book. High school math book. And here is one with a fun quote. I have simply tried to do what seems best each day as each day came. That was Abe Lincoln. Okay, over here on this cute little pink paisley paper. I love this paper. I did the polka dot, embossed polka dot with some pink rickrack. All the pockets in here are not flat. They're hinged up. This is a decoupaged card that I made for the book. And then here's another lace that I think is just really stunning. Look at that. How pretty is that? I like that lace. And then there's more tea stained papers and a yellow floral with the zigzagged paper. Bright yellow. Things to do list. Some music sheets that are vintage. And here is the first belly band with a rosette on the end. And this is Ooh La La Crafts rosebud fabric. And it's a fabric trim. This is a stationery sheet. And I can't think of the lady's name. I went blank. That makes this. It might come to me. I'll think on it. And here's some more of the story as we go along here. Tea stained papers. Oh, giant photo album that was very vintage. I took the pages out of. And here's some. Was supposed to be blue, but they turned out kind of, no, sorry. They were supposed to be blue, but because I used Jell-O prior to that, and I scrubbed my stamp, it came out kind of a mint green, which is fine, because that's kind of like an Easter color, right? Just different papers along the way. Here is a stamp that I have. I put some lace at the top there, and I covered the punched hole with a reinforcer that matches some of the paper. I used my little sidekick to cut those out. And here's two different rickracks that are smaller on this multicolored paper. Now, when I put lace in all these pages, I want to show you. I'll go back here and let you look. See, there's lace that's flat inside too. I just didn't like the stitching for some reason. So it was stitched in the yellow, or white. I actually did it with white. But I went back and I covered all the laced pages with some flat lace. And it just looked cleaner and just precious. And then here we have the center of our first signature, and what can be better in the springtime but multi-colors of pastels. And then here's your beads, your first strand. And then you'll see here that this is a different lace. It's little flowers. Isn't that precious? And then it has the flat lace here. Some more tea stain papers, printer papers, the old photo sheets. Here is a planner page. And this is a page with the side pocket from where we put the little golden books in, the little golden book story in. Here is a vintage music sheet made into a little envelope. And I stenciled an egg on the front with some tulips, which I thought turned out really cute. I didn't expect it to look that cute. Then I'll open it up and show you that same stencil is inside. Yeah, it's really just a die cut. And I just made a little card out of it after I used it as a stencil. And I thought it turned out really cute. And it's got a little pin here to hold it closed. This is the back of a page where something is clipped down. So you could add to that. This is a very old, it's in the early 1900s. And it's on the back and it's fixed where you can slip it out and see the back of the card. And read anything that might be on it. Music sheet, just several different ones. Grid paper that's been tea stained. I love this paper with this lace. I'm sorry, I just love the way it looks. Here's some more of that math book. Some more tea stained papers. Continued part of the story. Here's another pocket with a little coin bag. And I put it in here. It's got a little bit of cheesecloth with a vintage button. And over here is the other side pocket or the side tuck. I just adore. And I stenciled the tulip on the tea-stained tag. Okay, now this is a side tuck here with a ruffle ran down the end with blues and pinks, which I thought looked really good with this. And right here is a vintage, it's not a journaling card. It's, if you look, it's just a piece of card that I cut and added the corners to that I just thought was the cutest little picture of little chicks. Now, I know the duck is not a chick. And so I think of Easter, I think of ducks and chicks and bunnies and lambs. And so that's what I concentrated on. Okay. There's a dictionary right here where I circled in yellow says duck. I thought that was kind of fun. And here we go again. Here is an old playing card that looks like an Easter card. It's the Queen of Clubs. Fun, right? And here is a cute little journaling card I had, and I thought it was precious. Thought it would just be precious for, you know, Easter clothes and the thought of Easter clothes and all that. Center of the book. Okay. And here's some more tea stained paper with a pocket and a guest check. And I just thought this little bunny and carrot was so cute. And I added a dolly and this dimensional butterfly. I don't know if you can tell from there, but yeah, see. It's made out of heavy vellum is what it is. Here's the lambs I spoke of in the story. Of course, there's puppy dogs too in the dictionary sheet. Here's another memory clip. It's done with a paper clip. And I just clipped it on. And this was the spine fabric from the first bunny book I did this season. Yellow polka dot embossed with zigzag on pink hearts. Here's a decoupaged tag I did. Here's a journaling card with little chicks, baby chicks. Okay, and as we continue on, here's another pocket with a bunch of bunnies. A mama and daddy and a bunch of babies. Here's a card that we made in the first, or envelope, that we made in the first collage that we did. And here's a little card that I put notes on that matches the envelope. And I just thought it was cute. You see the cheesecloth and the muslin and the vintage button. Look at this button. it looks pretty old. Okay, and so that goes right there. Now we have the puppy dogs again, and even little pigs. They're so cute. Here's another quote. Here is a math page again. I love this too. That same lace. Here are the side triangle tucks that we did in one of our videos, getting ready for this book to be complete. I did triangle here. I cut some triangles to go the opposite way. And these are old vintage, is an old vintage dolly that was cut into 1,000,000 pieces. I got quite a few of these because it made a big dolly. And here is a tag with just some different prints from the book. Here is a little hot air balloon with some baby chicks. I thought it looked cute in this tuck. Over here is the envelope that has a Hermelinda tag in it that just folds open and has some journaling sheets inside. And it says, Happy Easter, Happy Spring, Happy Everything. And I put a pocket here at the bottom with some of Ooh La La Crafts lace. And this cute little sticker that has this baby chick on it says, One Cute Chick. Here's some more stamped florals, things to do sheet, vintage music, another little tiny planner. And here I stenciled onto my tag a dolly and topped it with lace and a cute little matching reinforcer. And here's the other side triangle pocket. Okay, and we go on here. Here's another pocket, and I left space for you guys to add things into these pockets too. Tried not to overload it too bad. I love it. It has a lot of detail in it compared to just everyday little golden books. I love the flower lace. I hope you guys enjoyed the process of this video, or this book, I guess I should say. This is the reason I just tied it with a ribbon, was because this sticks out right in the middle, and I didn't want you guys to have to bend that. Now, this is just two clips with little bows on top, lace bows on top. And when you open it, I believe it has a journaling card inside, a big journaling card, and it's lined in pink paper on the inside. And some more of our different papers. Here is the other side of that envelope that I glued here and here, made a pocket with some ribbon from Ooh La La lace. Or I guess I should say lace, but I keep saying ribbon. We made this card in a Create With Me. I just have it over the top there, but you can see we did this together in a video, and then it has one of the little butterflies that are dimensional too. He just kind of got smashed down a little bit. Zigzagging and burlap on there, and muslin on it, and vintage buttons, and just all kinds of fun. And this goes right here. I think I had it turned the other way. No, I didn't. I had it here because it has the yellow in it. I try to color coordinate a lot of things when I put them on pages. You'll just have to notice that. But when they color coordinate with the page next to them, I usually put stuff there. There's this other pocket at the end, and I just thought it was precious with this little picture all the multicolors, and it has another stenciled dolly and a little yellow bird rickrack on there, reinforced with lace. And here is the last or second belly band. Has the Ooh La La trim with rosebuds, and I added a rosebud on each end. And this is just some pretty butterfly stationery. Let me get it back in there. Now here on the back of the book is it was made out of a thin poster board, and I did the background with vintage music. I put some lace with pink trim right here, and then added some of the pink rickrack. You flip this up, and there's 2 or 3 doilies right here that have been inked. And you open this, let me move it up a little bit. You open it down, and it has journaling places there with music sheet for you to journal. And then this is decorated on the inside as well. I did not make a closure for it because it's kind of heavy, and I thought the clip would be better. And you just clip the 2 parts together right on the side. And here's the back of your book. So, I hope that you like the little book, how it turned out. I'm in the process of working on number 3, which is, let me show you, is like the last book. For those of you that liked the last book, let me set this book to the side. This one is just like it. This would be the inside page, the little daffodils. Okay, this one is The Tale of Benjamin Bunny. Now, this story includes Peter Cottontail too. So, it introduces Peter Cottontail. No, I'm sorry. It introduces Benjamin Bunny in the story. It's like part 2 of the one I just did for you guys. And so this is going to be done real similar. Be different papers. And I do have the 3rd book that introduces the cat. Now, the cat is introduced in this as well. But really, he's not in the story till the next book. But I don't remember if it was in as good condition, but I bought them all. And this is what we're going to start with next. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have been having a wonderful day. And I've got to take some pictures of this so that I can get it on Etsy. And I will say goodnight to you guys now. And I need some rest. I've had a full day even though I've been sick. I just kind of pushed myself. What can I say? Someone said in one of the comments, I was hardcore crafter, and that's me. All right, guys, I'll talk with you later. Hello to any new subbies. And I just want you to know that we're so glad you've joined our group. And tell your friends. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. Tells YouTube that people are watching me and what's going on. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Leave a comment below. Bye.